Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahushai. We want to start like always. I'm just. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What did you say?
Can you pause?
Yes, sir. So, this is your boy. So is Zion for SJ Tulsa. Today, I actually got two presentations, and this man, oh man, our people in 2025 still rocking with unclean foods. It's crazy out here. So we're gonna get into some indicators of how the Bible goes about what we can and cannot eat. So let's get right to it. So
you mind if I bring something up before you start?
Yes, sir. If you have any questions, put it in the chat, and Lord willing, we get to it.
Okay, Salakia. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Con, I got a scripture, and then I want to also give me just a second.
Well, he's getting that. Nation, please like the video. Please like the video. Your like goes a long way. You know, as a deacon says, don't dine and dash. So, brothers and sisters, if you're watching this, please like the video. It goes far. Yeah.
Okay, I think I might have it. Oops. All right. Think I might have it. Deuteronomy. Dang, is this it? All right, I'm just going to keep it simple. This is Psalms chapter 127 and 3. It says, "Lo, children are and Salakia. No, that's not what I want. Salakia. Okay. Psalms chapter 111 and verse 119 and 111. Thou testimony have I taken as an inheritance forever, for they are the rejoicing of my heart. These laws, statutes, and commandments are an inheritance to the nation of Israel." So important. The importance of this is that you have to understand that this is your heritage. These things need to be installed in you. They need to be engraved in you to understand that there's no question about it. I don't eat shrimp, crab, or lobster. That's just not my heritage. I don't do that. That's not me. That's somebody else. They can eat shrimp, crab, lobster. They can eat bats, octopus. They can eat all those things and catch all these illnesses and diseases. That's them. Our heritage is to eat clean food, is to eat proper food, healthy food, food that actually brings life to our bodies. So that's something that I wanted to touch on, to understand, give you the understanding that these laws are our heritage. You actually have a heritage, something that you possess that was handed down from generation to generation, from forefather to foremother, that was passed down to you. God, that's what I got.
So this is clean foods, Leviticus 11. Let's get right into it. Well said, by the way. So this is Leviticus 10 and 10. It says, "And that ye may put a difference between holy and unholy, and between clean and unclean and clean." So right here, this is what it's for. What we're about to go into is how you determine if something is holy or something is unclean to eat. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee high above all nations of the earth." So, like Jeremiah is saying, this is our culture. This is what makes us above the people around us. The other nations, they're eating unclean things. We are holy. We can't eat these things. This should look like, oh man, this is such a crutch. I have to now can't eat lobster anymore. I can't do this stuff. No, it's supposed to look at you like, now you understand why you're holy. You know what I'm saying? We say we're holy people. What makes us holy? These laws, statutes, commandments. and the faith of Mashiach Yahushua. Let's keep going. This is Leviticus 11. And Deuteronomy 14 is where you find what you can and cannot eat. So this is Leviticus 11, 1 and 2. It says, and the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts on the earth. Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a particular people unto himself above all nations that are upon the earth. And then Leviticus 10, 11. It says, and that ye may teach the children of Israel all the statutes which the Lord thy God has spoken unto them by the hand of Moses. All right. So Leviticus 11 is something that brothers should be teaching. You know, these laws, statutes, and commandments, we have to be teaching them. And the Sabbath is a good day to be teaching our people what you can and cannot eat. Let's continue.
I want to yes, point. So in Deuteronomy, so in Deuteronomy 14, it tells you that you are a peculiar people. You are above all nations on the face of the earth. And this isn't just talking about America. We ain't just talking about just here in America. We ain't just talking about just here in your own town. We're talking about all people on the whole entire planet, all nations, man. You got to understand that this is for you. It said heritage, a legacy, a birthright, an inheritance, right? So this is for you. So again, you are above all people on the face of the earth. But when you're not keeping these commandments, you are not, because you're acting just like them. You're not special. You're not above all people on the face of the earth when you're not keeping these commandments. When you're not keeping the dietary, you start smelling funny. Your blood starts looking different. You know what I'm saying? Underneath the microscope, you start feeling like you got creepy crawlers going through your skin because you chose to eat outside of the laws of God. And it's all because of what your habits are, which is the officers went over the class before this, your habits. What was the other word? Your paradigm, right? So you got to be careful because we have been made to be Gentiles and walk like them. We were made to, because of our sins, we started walking like them. So we got to come back and we got to rethink ourselves and remember who we are and start keeping these laws and start feeling clean and better and light and healthier and happier. We can't even enjoy our own bodies because we choose to eat unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So we got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments so that we can feel better as a people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 3. It says, whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. So as you see in this diagram right here, it says a hoof anatomy, right? So this is what is an indicator on a clean animal, right? So a cow, for example, right? A cow, it has two characteristics you got to remember. One, it parted the hoof. As you can see right here, you see this like toenail looking foot. It parted the middle, right? So it got in its hoof, it has a split, right? It's parted. And if you look on the right, it's a diagram of how a cow chewed the cud, right? So what is chewing the cud, right? So basically, a cow initially has two stomachs. That means it eats its food, right? And it gets stored in one stomach, and then it regurgitates it and then chews it again and digests it again, man. It chewed the cud.
Yes, John, so the digestive system, the digestion starts in the chewing. It starts in the mouth, in the grinding of the food. We in America, we're so dumbed down that we don't even understand the digestion process. Like your food is supposed to be digested in the mouth to where it's liquid form, and then you're supposed to swallow it. You know what I'm saying? We eat in big pieces and big chunks. You're supposed to chew the food all the way down to where it's solidified to a liquid, and then you're supposed to swallow it. So that's proper digestion. Your first stage of digestion is your mouth, and then you digest it into the stomach. But cows, like you said, has two stomachs. Go ahead, Keith.
Right here it says, this is meta, right? It says cows chew their cud by regurgitating, rechewing, and reswallowing the bowels of food. All right, so they eat it once, regurgitate it, eat it again. That's called chewing the cud. This is an indicator of how God said this is what clean animals do.
And that regurgitation is it coming back up to the mouth or to the throat and then they're swallowing it again. So it's regurgitating the food. So it's a very well system of breaking down the foods. That's what it is.
Right. A pig don't, you know what I'm saying? A pig does not chew the cud.
Right.
It just eats it. It's crazy. Leviticus 11:4. Nevertheless, shall ye not eat of them that, it says, nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof. But it says, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. So the reason why I got a camel foot is so you can see why it says that he divided not the hoof, right? So a lot of new people coming to the truth might mistaken a camel as a part of the hoof, but actually that's one big toe. That's one big toe. So if you look at it closely, you see how I got two toenails, right? That's not a hoof. That's just a foot. You know what I'm saying? So just a little thing. When I first came in the truth, I looked at a camel's foot. I was cut. I said, "How is this not a part of hoof?" If you look up, let me Google this right quick. So if you look up, does a camel have a hoof? Look what it says. It says this. No, camels do not have hoofs, but they have toenails and a soft padded feet. So that's his foot. So you got to remember, if we go back, this is what a hoof looks like. It's like a big toenail that's split. That's a hoof, right? Camel don't got that. Camel got a whole foot looking like two big toes. Okay, just so people need to know that. All right, let's keep going. It says, oh, okay, perfect. I'll put it in here. Hoof, the horny part of a foot of an unugraded animal, especially a horse. So again, like that toenail, right? So this is what a hoof looks like, right? And as you can see, a cow, it has a part of the hoof.
Hey, because can you imagine? Can you go back to that screen? The screen, yeah, Ramen. Who all would eat a camel, man? Hey, if you didn't know this Bible, a lot of our people, let's say you took a trip to Arabic country, you would have tried a camel. They're like, hey man, this camel's delicious. You'd have tried that.
Well, Aki, it's the toes is split. Aki is clean. Aki.
Right. Let's say you didn't even know the laws. Like, and this is how crazy, and this is perfect why the pig is up there too. Because as crazy as it is to eat a cow or a camel, it's just as crazy to eat a pig. It's just as crazy, man. It's even worse, man. Pigs are even worse. Pigs, they eat the disease off of the earth. They eat plagues and stuff off of the earth, and you're eating it. You're putting it into your body that's holy to the Most High God. That's crazy. Go ahead.
So again, a hoof is a horny part of a foot. Now that we got that, it says, are camels' feet called hoofs? Camels have two toes on each foot. A hoof that looks like a toenail grows in the front end of each toe. Cows, horses, and many other animals walk on their hoofs, but a camel walks on a broad pad that connects to two long toes. So yeah, again, can't do the truth. I had a hard time understanding that. So if any brother was like me, now you know. Leviticus 11:5. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And verse 6. And the hare, because he cheweth the cud and divided not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. Right? So as you see here, right? So what is a hare? A hare is basically a bigger rabbit, right? And look at his foot. All right, that's not a dividing of a hoof, right? So rabbits are off limits. I think I saw a video of a Esau like breeding meat rabbits to eat it. So if any Jakes out there eating meat rabbits, brother, you going off.
Hey, I before the truth, I partaked in a rabbit.
Oh no!
I want to say this: you're not missing out on anything.
No!
It's oily. You're not missing out. It is not a delicious meat. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, stick to the laws, man.
Come on, let's continue. So, what is swine, right? So, if you never heard the word swine is a pig, right? So, younger generation, if you haven't heard this word, it's a pig basically, right? Leviticus 11:7, it says, and the swine What was it? What was the swine? A pig. It says, in the pig, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean unto you. So yes, pig does divide the hoof, but it cheweth not the cud. You can't have one without the other, right? It says, no, pigs do not chew the cud. Pigs have a simple stomachs and are unable to digest cellulose. So they are not ruminants like cows, sheep, and goats, which do chew the cud. So pigs are trash cans of the earth. They do not properly digest their food. That's why these animals are unclean. And God said, you cannot eat them, Israel.
Yeah.
Do not eat them, right?
Man, Lord willing, one of these days I can pull out this video I seen. It talked about how whenever you eat pork, like let's say you ate just one bite of a bacon, what your blood looks like underneath a microscope. Your blood cells start to be filled with white blood. Your blood starts to be filled with white blood cells. You know what I'm saying? And the white blood cells are the defense of the body. So your body looks like it's under attack when you eat pork. When you eat pork, bacon, what's the Canadian sausage, Canadian bacon? When you eat these things, your body looks like it's being under attack. It's under attack. Your body's your defense mechanism heightens. It's trying to attack the foreign meat that you just put in. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to clean itself, and our people calling it delicious, and you making yourself sick.
Come on. Leviticus 11 verse 8. Of their flesh shall you not eat, and of their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you, right? So as we see their carcass right here, so this is some sausage and some pepperonis. If you didn't know what pepperoni was, unless it says turkey pepperoni or beef pepperoni, that's pig. So, sometimes you don't think about it like, oh, what is pepperoni? Pepperoni's pig, right? So just stay away from it. Don't take the chance with it. It's unclean, right? Okay, trivia. Let's see who's been watching this video, man. Hey, if you haven't liked the video, go like the video, man. All right. So why is it Mario themed? I don't know. We're just going to roll with it right now. Okay, so we're in a video game. So which one of these is not pork? Is it and right? Put A, B, C, or D. Yeah, put your answer in the comments right now, man. So is it A, pepperoni pizza, B, steak, C, bacon, or D, ham?
Which one is not pork?
Yeah, which one of these is not pork? I need some music.
Right.
Not that was it that. No, what's the trivial one?
Oh,
my age was showing. Oh no. Oh no. Come.
All praises.
All praises. All praises. These are the correct answers. These are the correct answers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is B, steak. Let's continue. What animal, question number 2, what animal is clean to eat? Is it A, a camel, B, a donkey, C, a cow, or D, a pig? Da, 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 da. I just have a timer. And the correct answer is C. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All these brothers got it. All these brothers got it. Let's continue. Question number 3. Why are pigs unclean? A, because pigs stink. B, because pigs are ugly. C, because pigs are fat. D, pigs don't digest their food properly. This one for sure is the hardest one. Answers are coming in. Answers are coming in. I'll give it 10 more seconds. And the correct answer was D. Pigs don't digest their food properly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. That's everybody wants a multiple choice question on that one. Con. And ladies and gentlemen, all praises to the Most High. That's how you determine what a pig is clean and unclean, right there, man. It has to have a parted hoof, and then it has to chew the cud. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got anything else?
No, I don't. But one of the things, like I said, one of these days, Lord willing, and I'm sure a brother probably already done something like this, but I want to go ahead and touch on their heritage because, like I said, for African Americans, quote unquote, we don't know what a heritage is. We don't know what that looks like. We don't know what that feels like. So I want to make sure, Lord willing, I'll be able to do that. Give us a good understanding on what a heritage is and what it looks like, because I want y'all to get that feeling of you belong now. You have something that you belong to. You're no longer looking for something to cleave to. The Most High God gave you a heritage. You know, being here in America, born and raised here in America, we were just taught that we were slaves. That's where our history started. We're just slaves. But we are above all people on the face of the earth. He chose you to represent him on the earth. So you are a very special people. So I want y'all to get that understanding, Lord willing.
Con. Remember, hit that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And with that, the nation want to say give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God Yahweh Ba'Shem HaMashiach Yahushua. And with that, we give all and Shalom. It's your voice, Soldiers on for SJ Tulsa. Shalom.
Shalom.